Hello everyone, welcome to Quant Masters. I'm Harshita Alvedi. Today we have Nayana with us who got placed in Mindtree recently. So yeah, let's get started. Let's talk to her and get to know about the entire Mindtree interview process in detail. Hi Nayana,
Hello, ma'am.
how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you. How about you, ma'am?
I'm good too, Nayana. So yeah, firstly I would like to congratulate you for getting placed in Mindtree, Nayana. I'm very happy for you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay, so could you tell more about yourself, Nayana?
Yeah, ma'am. Hi, everyone. My name is Nayana LS. I'm from Bangalore. I'm currently pursuing as in a fourth year computer science and engineering in Rajeshwari College of Engineering, located in Bangalore. And my passed out year is in a 2022. And I recently got placed in a Mindtree for the role of a software engineer with the package of 4 LPA.
Okay, that's really nice to know, Naina. Such an amazing company, amazing job role and package as well. So you must be really happy and excited about it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you'll be passing out in 2022, right? You're currently studying in fourth year.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, could you tell us, was this an on-campus or an off-campus interview, Naina?
Actually, it is from off campus, ma'am.
Off-campus. Okay, so when did you apply for Mindtree?
I think on November starting only had applied for this Mindtree.
Okay,
And
November 2021 you applied.
yeah, ma'am, November 2021.
Okay, and when did you get a reply from them or when did you take up the first round?
Yeah, ma'am. First round was on 15th, and I got an email like you are having first round on day before the day test, ma'am. On 14th November, I got an email from Mindtree, and it was about a 120 minutes duration, and
Okay.
this was consisting of a 4 section, ma'am. And the
Mm-hmm.
first section was in a coding sections. In this coding session also there was a 3 sections.
Okay.
For the first section, for a 2 questions, there was having again 50 marks, and for 2 questions, 75 marks, and another 2 questions having 100 marks.
Okay.
In the
Hmm.
instruction, what they said, at least you have to write the 2 coding questions, they said. But I didn't read a instruction. I directly started the test and attended all the coding questions.
So totally how many were there? Six were there.
Were there, ma'am?
And you had to just attempt only two
Yeah, ma'am.
among six.
Yeah,
But
ma'am.
you attempted all the six.
Yeah, ma'am. I attended
There
all the
was
6.
no time restriction.
Actually, there was in a 120 minutes, and we can switch for any sections we want.
Okay, so you spent all the time in the first section itself.
Actually, I spent almost 1 hour for this coding section. I think 1.5 hour only. Not 1.5 hour. Almost 1 hour I spent, ma'am.
Okay. So when
Uh,
did you realize that you did this mistake?
Actually, after the first round only, I got realized. All my friends said that. I was very shocking at that time. We want to attend only 2 questions. Also went for an YouTube and searched, and they was also saying that we have to attend only 2 questions. And I attended all the questions, and there was having 15 test cases. I got the complete output for a 3 coding questions, and for as in a 50 marks one, and for 100 marks one, and for 50 marks 2 questions I got output, and for 100 marks 1 question I got output, and another all three I got like partial outputs. About 15 cases was there, and 12 cases was passed for some, and 7 cases was passed for some.
Okay, fine. So yeah,
And
then what about the other sections? Were you able to manage?
yeah, ma'am, I was able to manage, and like I was like ticking very fast, and I was solving very fast, ma'am, at the time.
Okay, what was the second section?
Second section was quantitative, ma'am, and
Mhm.
third section was logical, and fourth section was verbal.
So how many questions were there in each section?
Except the coding questions, and there was not having like a particular questions, ma'am. Everything was mixed in that, and approximately there was having 48 questions.
So including all the three sections, right? Quant,
Except,
logical, and verbal.
yeah, ma'am. Except coding and the quant, logical, verbal, all three having a 48 question approximately. I don't remember
Okay.
exactly.
Okay. So 48 questions you still had time. Around 1 hour you spent for first section and the other hour for all these three. So you're able to manage. 48 questions you can do. Yeah. You do you remember like questions from what topics were asked, man?
For 50 for 75 marks they was asking about data structures, and for third 100 marks they was asking about some dynamic memory allocations, and regarding that, and the first 50 questions was very easy, ma'am. I don't remember exact questions, but there was simple logical questions like some, and we have to do some multiplications, we have to write some logical of formulas multiplication. There was giving the constraints and all. We have to do that. That's it. And the for an quant, there was it was covered up in a train. More question was based on train and speed, time, and work, and HCF and LCM number series. And they didn't. There was not having any like permutation and combination was not there.
Okay.
And the averages, pipes and cistern was not there. And except this, everything was covered up.
Okay, okay, fine, fine. So overall, you were able to manage the time, though you did such a big mistake initially.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So this happened on 14th November 2021. And when did you get to know that you are shortlisted for the next round, Nan?
Actually, every one of my friends got an mail from the Mindtree like you got rejected from our company, but I didn't get
Okay.
any mail. And I was waiting for almost 2 months. I waited. I didn't get any mail from the company. And I also said for Imanshu sir, like I didn't get any mail from the company, sir. What I have to do? And even my friends, everyone got like a rejection mail, but I didn't get even a rejection or acceptance mail. Like he said, he encouraged me a lot, and you will get definitely, and you have to wait. That's it. You just keep on preparing. That's it. And he encouraged me a lot now at that time. And after that, on February, I got an email
Okay, in the
like
month
your
of February, you got mail.
yes, ma'am. On month
Okay.
of February, I got mail like on 27th of Feb 2022. I was having the interview mail. At that during that time, I was having a 7th sem exam, and I also prepared for an interview only more than an exam. But on that time, I was at the 4:30. I was having the interview, and I joined at 4 o'clock. But the interview didn't join at that time. I
Okay.
wait, I waited until 6:11. I waited 6 o'clock. I waited. Sorry, 5:30. I waited, ma'am. But the interview didn't join, and I was like I felt very bad at the on the time because I was also having exams. I prepared only for a Mindtree more, but interview didn't join. And I after that on 12th of March I was having the interview, ma'am, again.
Okay. So that day, did you get any message from Mindtree that why this happened or something?
No, ma'am, I didn't
Then
get any.
you just waited for the whole time. Then when did you leave? When did you get to know that you have to leave?
Sorry, ma'am.
When did you get to know that the interview will not be happening today? You must have got some message, no?
I waited till almost 5:30, ma'am. I got know that okay, the interview process was very fast. I heard that, but they if didn't join means, and I might something happened for the interviewer, and I might also get rescheduled for this interview. So I have waited for a first for second round. I have waited for 4 months, and I can also wait for 1 week also, and I can even wait for 1 month also. I was like that.
Okay, okay. So after few days, you got to know that your interview is rescheduled.
Yeah, ma'am. After a few days, on 12th of March, I was having the interview, and actually on that time I was in traveling for out of state in a train, ma'am. On that
Mhm.
at 9:30, I was having the interview,
Okay.
and there was many disturbance. And the interviewer said, "And your voice is not hearing, and there is so much of disturbance." I said, "So I'm very sorry, sir. I was got some emergency situations. I need to travel in this train. I'm very sorry." And he said, "We just need your skill and ability. That's fine, and we will ask and start an interview," he said. And also actually he said to introduce about myself, and
Mhm.
also said some of the projects which I have done, and he asked my projects and everything he asked. And after that and which language you're more comfortable is I said about C and C++, and he completely asked about C and C++, and he covered up all topics in C and C++, ma'am. uh,
Okay. So all this happened in a train when you were traveling in a train. The
yes,
interview happened.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Your internet connection was stable.
Actually, at one time, it got suddenly it got disconnected, ma'am. And I was
Okay.
waiting for to reconnect. It was showing like reconnecting. And again, I went to an mail and I joined for an link. And the interview was so smooth, ma'am. He also said that he joined again for the interview, and he said, "I'm really sorry, sir." And I asked, but he said, "That's okay, fine, and we will start again." He said, ma'am.
Oh, nice, nice. He was quite understanding.
Yeah, ma'am. And in C, yeah,
Mhm.
I got an questions like as an about C and C++ difference, and about a pointers of an C, structures of an C, and union arrays of C, and everything as good. And whatever I gonna say, and he said like write the coding for the array, write the coding for pointers. He was
Okay.
asking, And again he asked about a C++, ma'am, and he asked about everything like as features of an C++ he asked, and I said everything. And when I started to ask told that there was an encapsulations, and he asked me explanations and also examples, and he said me to write the coding for the encapsulation, and after write the coding for constructors. And whatever I said, he started to like asking the write the coding for that, everything
Oh,
like
okay.
I asked ma'am. Also I asked about abstraction, and also explained very well, and I coded also. And he said, why didn't you use the abstract keyword? As like the
Okay.
abstract keywords is not present in a C++. If there is a one pure virtual functions, and it will be an app, it will be considered as an abstract, but it will be in a Java. He was like, write a code in Java. And
Okay.
and I also written that using abstract keyword. And he said, you said that I'm more comfortable with C and C++. Why did you write in Java? He said. And I'm also knowing some basics of Java, sir. And I asked, and he was like, okay. I also started to ask some questions in Java. And
Okay.
after that, he said, okay, your interview was over. Do you have any questions? I asked. I was, sir, that's it, my interview. I asked that, ma'am. And he said, okay, okay, Naina, let's start another questions.
Oh, you okay.
And that time, and he started to ask about the database. Do you know anything about database? He asked, yeah, sir, I know some basic concepts. And I asked about what is database and atomicity properties and normalizations. And after he asked some of an a difference between truncate and delete, and why should we have to use and the languages of a database. And he also asked that. And after that, he said that, do you know anything about Python? I said, oh, I just know some basics, sir, I said. And he started also asked about Python, ma'am. And in Python, there was like, as in what is difference between arrays and a list and tuples. And if there is an for a list, and if I said it is an orderable list, and he said, why it is an orderable? He was asking many more. Almost he completed every questions in C and C++, and also about Python, Java, database. He also completed that, ma'am.
Everything was covered. So what was the duration of this round, Naina?
At 9:30, I was having the interview, ma'am. At 10:30, 10:15, 10:20, it was over, ma'am.
It was almost like it went on for 1 hour.
Yeah, ma'am. I completely answered all and every questions which he asked me, ma'am. And also, he gave some of an codings like an about an inheritance he gave, and he said to give the results of this output. And after that, he also asked about inheritance. I said there is a types of inheritance, and he asked me to code for that, and also coded that. And he said me to, and he also gave a some of an code, and he said to give an output for that. And
Oh,
also did that. And he also asked orally codings, ma'am. I said, okay, I can write and do, sir. But he said, no, you have to tell in orally. You have to. And I
okay.
was like confusing. And he asked, like, okay, your performance was very good. I liked it, he said, ma'am. And he said me to, do you have any questions again? And he said, ma'am. I was like, can you give me any feedback about my interview, sir? I said, he was like, no, I'm not supposed to give that, Naina. And he said, okay, sir, on what technology I have to work if I get selected? I asked, ma'am. He said, I don't know, Naina. Okay, sir, then fine. I said, ma'am. But he asked again, do you have any other questions like that? And if I get selected, and when is in a joining date? I asked, ma'am. No, I can't tell that. Yes.
Okay.
And again, yeah, he said, any other questions? I said, no, sir, no questions is there. Whatever I asked questions, he said, he was like, no,
He
that's,
doesn't know.
yeah, ma'am.
Okay, so yeah, and then this happened on March 11th, right?
March 12th, ma'am.
12th, yeah, okay. And then when did you get to know that you are shortlisted? Was this the second? I mean, you had one more round?
Actually, Mindtree was having it 3 rounds, ma'am. The first round was a writing test, and the second round was technical test, and the third round was HR test. And my some of my friends also got as an HR round, but I didn't get any HR round, ma'am. At the on the 14th of March of 2022, then I got a message like you're shortlisted for a to get an offer letter.
Okay, so you directly got the offer letter. You didn't have the third round.
Yes, ma'am.
Your interviewer must have given an amazing feedback because of which HR round was skipped.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, nice, nice. So that was the entire interview process of mine. Usually there is a HR round, but that didn't happen for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so yeah. Nana, would you like to give any tips or suggestions to your friends and juniors which might help them also get placed like you?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, whatever we know, we have to know it thoroughly, and each and every question we have to know it. And even if there is any if we don't know any questions, we have to be very confidently in that communication skill only. They will get selected, ma'am.
Okay, super, super. And since you are a student of Quant Masters, would you like to tell how was your journey with Quant Masters, Nayana?
Yes, yes, of course, ma'am. And the Quant Masters played amazing role in my life, ma'am. I was not at all getting any place from any companies, ma'am. I was rejecting many companies like an Cognizant and many companies I was getting rejecting, ma'am. I was very upset at that time, and I was practicing in many more websites and by watching that all, and even our college. They were also conducted some of a training days, ma'am, but it was only for us in a 3 days or for 1 week, and they conducted, and it was not at all more helpful, ma'am. They was also giving some of an tips and tricks, but it was not at all more helpful, ma'am. And this Quant Masters, when I joined this, and the Shashank sir and Imanshu sir and ma'am, you Arshita, and everyone taught us very small and very much we can also do even without a calci. I was very slow in maths, ma'am. But after joining for Quant Masters, I started to clear all the rounds in many companies, and I'm very happy for this.
We are very happy to know that, Nayana. We're really happy that we could help you. You are also pleased successfully. That's really nice to know. Thank you so much, Nayana.
Thank you so much,
And
ma'am.
one last question, Nayana. Would you recommend Quant Masters to your friends and juniors?
Yes, of course, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Nayana. And also thanks for being here, sharing all the information with us. Your experience will definitely help students who are trying to get placed in Mindtree.
Thank you, ma'am.
Congratulations once again and all the very best for your future.
Thank you, ma'am.